Hi all, and thanks for watching. This is the 27th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. Now, in the last video, I got a little sidetracked. I was trying to actually finish off the side quest for Matthew and Fritz, a friend in need, although we ended up getting another side quest while we were visiting one of the millers, seeing if we could get them work. And also I found a treasure map, which I got off a random encounter, and we ended up doing those, so we didn't actually get that a friend in need quest done. But I'm going to try and just finish that up in this video, hopefully. Now, I don't have a lot of time today, unfortunately, so this video may be a bit shorter, but I do really want to get that one quest done in order to get that out of the way. So we'll just get started and get in the game. Okay, so we were just outside of Skalitz here. And let me just pull up the map. Okay, so we're at Ravna right now, and there's Skalitz there. And there was where I found the grave that had the treasure in it. And it gave me a nice weapon, which is the Longinus' sword. Although my strength doesn't seem to be high enough to use it at this point. I only have 9 strength, so if I were to use it, my stamina would go down fairly quickly when I'm trying to fight. So I'm going to just hopefully get another strength point and be able to use that. But what I want to do is actually rest up a bit more. Oh, I slept too long already, because I'm not really at 100% health here. Okay, so let's just pull up the journal. A friend in need. Teresa advised me to ask at the Ledechko mill. Okay, so we'll try that out. We'll see what happens there, if Teresa was right or not. So where's my horse? Oh, right there. Okay, so let's head for Ledechko and talk to the miller there. So let me pull up the map here. Okay, so right there. It's a fair way, it looks like. And we just have been midnight. And it looks like it's 1 a.m. and we're just arriving. So I'll have to wait till morning. And I best pull a torch so none of the guards give me a fine. Let's see. Maybe I'll read for a bit. Okay. So let's see about reading for a bit. We'll kill some time here while we're waiting. So what can I read? I've read that. Okay, so I've discovered a new recipe. And let's study this. Progress 100%. If I study for 1 more hour. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Reached a new level in reading. Do I have anything else here? Ah, okay. Shadowplay, the greatest...
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Oh, I should grab something to eat. Okay, so Shadowplay, the greatest dark is beneath the candlestick. I never understood why that surprises many people. Could it be they who are hiding beneath the lighted candles? Okay. Oh, so I can't actually read this one yet. Okay, let's try this one. Silence is golden in other myths. It is better to speak with a wise man about something foolish than with a foolish man about something wise. That is, if you are an idiot, stick to what you know. Okay? Okay, so we'll study till we're at 100%, although I'll have to eat something. You've improved speech. Oh, excellent. Okay, so let me grab something to eat. And we'll see about talking to the miller.
Jesus Christ, your clothes! Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell.
I guess I need to hit the bathhouse too.
Goodbye.
Okay, we'll take some bacon. Some bread. Or bread roll.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so.
110. Okay, let's try 105.
What do you say to this?
Well, now. A little more, and we'll shake on it.
Really? But she wants 105. Or, oh, she wants 110.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Here we are.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's eat something before we starve to death. Okay, so that should be okay for now. And where do we find the miller? So let's have a look at the map here. Ah, right there. Okay, just throw a marker on that. So we head down and then across.
Mother of God, you look like you've been assaulted.
Geez, I must look horrible.
You've been working at the mill for a while now, haven't you?
Pretty long. Why'd you ask?
I heard there's a possibility of finding work here for two talented carpenters.
That depends on how talented they are.
I'd say they're talented enough.
We'll soon see. But go talk to the miller about it, all right?
Of course. Is the miller very strict?
The miller isn't, but his foreman doesn't give the workers anything for free, besides kicks and insults.
Well, hopefully that won't happen. They're good men.
I'll be happy if that's true. Good luck, then.
Okay, let's find the miller here.
Good day to you.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scallis, are looking for work.
And why should I take that?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scallis, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scouts' mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. Good luck to you.
Excellent. Okay, so Teresa's advice was good. So tell Fritz and Matthew that you found work for them. Okay, I think I'll hit the bathhouse, and then we'll travel down and find those guys so that we can take care of that. So where's the bathhouse here? Right there. Oh, so straight up the road. Get healed up while we're here. Not everyone that I talk to will think I've been beaten. Okay, Madame.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord watch over you.
Good. So I'm all cleaned up, healed up. So let's just find Matthew and Fritz. Journal here. Oh, I'm not too far off from... Okay, so they're right there. Should be waiting right around here. Good. bit of fast traveling and we'll take care of this quest. Okay, I think I'll try and avoid them. Of course.
I want your money, bastard. And all your...
What? Oh.
I'll slaughter you.
Oh, they have a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get rid of that dog. Sorry, dog. Wonder. We'll actually go see if those bandits kind of got separated from one another. Maybe pick up some items. I don't like running into a group of them because they kind of surround you. But once you lead them for a bit, sometimes they get separated because one's a faster runner. So we may be able to just catch one of them. No, I guess they're gone. Okay, let's fast travel. So right back over here.
Yeah.
Nice farm. They're there. Okay, excellent.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
I won't. What happened?
We might have pummeled his face. But don't get involved, Henry. We'll settle it on our own.
Oh,
Wait, who exactly did you pummel?
Well, he kept on bothering us and... in a nutshell, it was his fault and we're not going to talk about it anymore.
But couldn't there be a way to settle it? Maybe he'd let you off the...
There isn't.
But don't be a twat, Fritz. The two of you are up to your necks in shit, and you're gonna play tough instead of seeing sense.
Go to hell, Henry. You and Elias. You're one as bad as the other.
Yeah, if you say so. I'll leave it be. I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
jeez. After I've
Isn't
run
that
all
quite a lot?
around to get them a job. Can't even teach me to fist fight.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Really? You sheep.
Agreed. Now listen up. Take care.
What's he train? Stealth.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Agreed. Now listen up. Goodbye.
That's good. They actually have training. Okay, so
The miller
no
and the
jobs
dexter
for you.
would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
Wonder.
I'd like you to
I
teach
can
me how to
learn
be
in
better
more.
at stealth.
Certainly.
Haven't done much sneaking.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Okay, yeah. I figured I wouldn't have
Well,
enough points.
I'll think it over.
God be with you.
What about my fist fighting? Another 5. Oh, I can actually train a bit more.
Hey, twat face.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Try that.
Agreed. Now listen up.
Okay, so that's cool. They're off to their new job. Food over there. Too bad. And what was this side quest I picked up? Costly Brawl. Okay. So let's actually do this while we're here and find out what they did while they were stuck in the town here. The one fellow doesn't seem too bad. The other one's kind of a...
Yeah.
Guess you could say he's not the brightest candle in the bunch.
I hope they leave soon. Just for a while, he says. To help your neighbors.
But I need more for them.
Supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
Look at them. Look at the state they're in.
I know the wounded need caring for.
One of them dragged himself in here with broken ribs, and now he's going to die from pneumonia and starvation.
Look, we're doing the best we can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good day.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
So that one perk I took is helpful.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power. You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking! With that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Okay. Well, can see what we can do about this in the next video. The game seems to have just saved right here, and seeing as I don't have a lot of time, I'll continue on in the next video, and hopefully we'll get this set of new quests done. But I'll just have a quick look at my journal. So, a costly Brawl and In God's Hands. So we'll see if we can take care of those, seeing as I'll probably have to do a bit of hunting to get that game meat and such, which does tend to take a bit of time, but I will have more time in the next video, so we'll get that out of the way. Now hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if there are any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video.